Okay, let's get started on the video. We're going to do the Powerball jackpot for the 231 million Powerball jackpot. And again, they're holding a number for both games, and the winning numbers were all low numbers, most low numbers for last Mega Million, for last Powerball and Mega Million draw was mostly low numbers. 4 low numbers for last draw's Mega Million and 1 high number. 3 low numbers for last draw's Powerball and 2 high numbers. And let's get started. And you can email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com, or you want to learn my system. Also email hyper_links@yahoo.com, and you can donate, subscribe, share, like my video. You can donate by emailing me. Please do donate to my channel. And Invincible is the key of hitting that jackpot. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So I'll post more winning ticket or pick 4 and pick 3 as soon as I get people sending me those winning tickets. And again, 1755 fell straight for this week's prediction for pick 4. And you got to play it to win it. Don't play it on that day, you don't win it. As you see, 1755 straight in box. And that player didn't play it on that day. He was busy, he didn't play it. You got to play it to win it. And with the 5-ball option, you can win more money. It just replaces 1 digit by that 5-ball number for each of the digit 1. And 4409 5-ball option, it will get these 4 numbers using the 5-ball option. And 4409 came this week also. 5-ball is 4, and ticket number 39044 is predicted box. So, and then also 9262, he missed also. It was predicted this week, and the winning ticket, the 5 was 6, and the winning ticket that he could have won if he had played it. See, ticket number 1, 9622, predicted as 9622 box. He missed that also, so he missed over $3,000 or $6,000 this week by not playing those numbers. So you got to play those numbers. You cannot skip draws. With the 5-ball option, you get this. So now, let's go to the Pentagon pair option for Powerball. So the Pentagon pair for Powerball. Let's see what the code for last draw is. This is for last draw, and the winning number was 8 for last draw. You got to figure out the code. Let me check the Powerball. 12, 18, 44, 51, yeah, and then 18 again. So 12 seems like 12 was the code for last draw's Powerball. 12 should have been the code for last draw's Powerball. So 8. Sometimes you don't have the code. 12. Oh no 12 because 12 was code. 18. And let's put this XX, because then you have 44 and 51. So we have 44. I don't know why I moved it. So it went up by 1 and went down by 1. You can see that? Wow. And we have 08 Pentagon pair. If you want to pay up the Pentagon pair for last one, 08 18, 08 XX, 08 44, 08 51. Each number should be used 4 times if you did it correctly. 18 to form different pairs. XX, 18, 44, and 1851. And then as you can see, the XX 44 and XX 51, then you have 44 51. So it should be 10 pairs of number. And if you did correctly, all these 10 pair of numbers should form 5 different combinations before it repeats itself. And then the 12 should have been used on every line for Powerball last draw should have been used. Now let's do the power breakdown for last draw. Let's do the Powerball breakdown for last draw. And last draw went all no numbers, and as you can see, it went all no numbers. So we have 8. 8 is the first Invincible. I'm not gonna write down the whole name. Just write first Invincible. 12 was second Invincible for last draw. Second Invincible for last draw. And then we have 18 second, because we know after all those all high numbers, they're gonna do all or most low numbers. 44, 51 were neutral. Could just write N for neutral. And then once again, 18 is the Powerball Invincible number. It's the first Powerball Invincible 18, the Powerball Invincible number. Again, like I said, Invincible is the key on hitting. You don't play Invincible, you're not gonna hit. Let's do different slides. Let's do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna do it in the front. We'll do it in the front. So let's do it in the front. Let's remove, since I'm using the same user, because I combine both users. Merge both games. Use one user. So instead of the Powerball, instead of the Mega Man, we'll be doing Powerball now. So I'm gonna change that red and change that to black. And the Powerball number was, for this number 1 was 08, 12, 18, 44, and 51. So, and also 18 was the Powerball number. So as you can see, let's copy this. Since I already set up the Dster, I don't need to write down the numbers again. It's much faster. If you were to use this number for on Saturday's draw, yesterday's draw, you will have 8 on the bottom. Let's erase the 5 because they go backspace it. What happened to backspace? No, didn't work. There we go. 8 on the bottom. With 8 on the bottom, we have 12 on the bottom. On the top, 18 not there, 44 not there, 51 over here, and then with 18 not there. So we have 3 number in these number 1, 3 number in these number didn't do that good. So the number that's not there was 18, 44, and 51. So maybe 44 can be used here, 18 can be used here, and then once you have the 18, maybe the 5 for 51 can be used here. So sometimes you gotta use the blue box, and if you set up the blue box correctly, you should hit all number in the Dster, because the blue box sometimes is key. And now this is 1201 to 1206 for Powerball. Let's set up the Powerball Dster. This will be the Powerball Dster for next week, and the winning number for the Powerball Dster, number 1, the winning number for the Powerball Dster number 1. If we were to use this Dster for last week Dster, let's see what will happen. This is the Powerball Dster. We're gonna name some high frequency number in this Dster before we show you where the numbers are. you can see 30s and 3s appears a lot of time. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 30s and 3 appears a lot of times. So you might think about 30 and 3 for next draw for Powerball, 30 and 3. And other number that could possibly show a lot, you can see that 7. 70 is not in the Powerball, but it can be used for the Mega Man because 70 appears 4 times, and 7 appears 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you also have 40 appears a lot of times. 40 did not appear a lot of times. Only appeared 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you have, let's look at that 5. 550. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550 appears the most. Now, if we were to use yesterday's numbers for this Dster, let's see what will happen. 8, it can be on the bottom, on top, and 12. So I'm gonna use it on the bottom because 12 is on the bottom. So 8 is on the bottom. 8 appears a lot of times also. So you might want to think about 8 for next game. Also, 8 also appears 3 times. 8. You have 12 on the bottom. 18 on the bottom. Wow. 44 on top. Wow. 51 on the bottom. Wow. Every number, 51 also here. Quadrant number 4. So there we go. 51's here. And then 18 also in quadrant number 4. Again, quadrant number 4 can also create a lot of winning numbers. So G3 used 3 times. F4 used, G3 used 4 times. F4 used 3 times. Now, again, let's accept these. You're doing the Powerball, and so I'm going to color this black. And let's see what happens if we were to use these number 2 for last draw's Powerball. So this for last week's, this is for last week, and 8 is on the bottom or on top. We're going to use 8. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's use on top 8. We'll use the 8 on top. 12 on the bottom. 18 not there. 18 Powerball not there. 44 on top. 51 not there, so didn't do good. These are number 2 didn't do good for last draw's Powerball. Now these number 2 for this week's Powerball. Let's see what happened. Before we get started, we're going to name some of the highest frequent number in the Dster. Let's remove all the quadrants. Some of the high frequency number in the Dster, you can see 35, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 35 appears 4 times, and you have 15, 51. 1, and 53 also appears 4 times again. So 51, 15, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So 5 times, 6 times. So 51, 15 appears 6 times. Then you have 20. 20 appears, 20 and 2 appears a lot of times. 3 times on the bottom, 4 times. So 20 appears and 2 appears 4 times. 60 appear a lot. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 660 appears 4 times. So you might want to think about these numbers for next week's Powerballs. Now, 8 on the bottom. 12, not there. 18 on top. Over here, 18 Mega Ball, Powerball, also on top. 44 not there, and then 51 on top. I'm gonna use this 51. So E2 would be used 3 times. So this is for this week's Powerball. So it's for 12-1 to 12-6. Now we're going good here. So let's remove the corners, and this is for let's see what happened if the D number 3 was used for Powerball last show. It seemed it did good for Mega Man. For last week, this Dster did good. All of them was there, and to cut. Wait. You can email me for Dster number 4 or 5. Now 8 not there. 12 again, it can be on the bottom somewhere. Let's see where I should put the 12 over here, because 51 is there. So I'll put 12 here. It doesn't matter which one I use, because 5 can use anyone. Let's use this one. 12 there. 18 not there. 44 not there. 51 over here. So even with 2 number in the Dster, a corner can be used more than once. I repeat it again, it can be used more than once. Now let's use the Dster number 3 for next week's Dster Powerball. Let's see where that numbers are. Let's mention some of the hard corners. We have 11 that appears a lot of times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6. 11 appears 6 times. 11 appears 6 times. That's 35. 35 appears 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. 35, 53 appears 3 times. And then 33 appears 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. 30 and 3 appears 3 times, 4 times. 51, 15 again appears a lot of times. If I didn't mention it, let's mention it again. 15, 51, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. 8 times. So these are some of the highest frequency number in the Dster. So now let's go and show you where the winning combination are for this week's Dster. 08. 08 I have no choice but use on the bottom. 12. I can use any 2. I'm going to use this 2 right here. Doesn't matter. I use this digit 1 and use this digit 2. 12. 18. 18 could be in the blue box. And then 44. Not there. 51. There we go. E3 is used more than once. So once again, Dster number 3 did not do good for last week's Dster. If you were to use this Dster for last week, you can use it on the right date. So you can email for your Invincible number chart or the breakdown. So since I have time left, just give you guys one more Dster for next week. Post Dster number 4, and you can post Dster number 4 for next week. So and then let's do Powerball. Since this is the Powerball video, let's do Powerball. And I'm going to do that. And I'll let you guys decide what the numbers are for Dster number 4. Give you guys a minute. Okay, now show everybody what Dster number 4 is. This is gonna be a fun 20777 359 359 447 621 8438, and then 107 57 8979 8979. So this is the Dster number 4 for Mega Man Powerball. Now let's check what the winning numbers are. If we're going to use this Dster for Mega Man, so and Powerball, so gonna do this. Sorry about that. Show everybody the date. It'll be 1201 to 1206 for Dster number 4. There we go. Now let's mention some of the highest frequency number in this Dster. You can look at the 7s, 47s. Look at the 47s in this one. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. 47 appears 5 times. And 6 times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. 6 times 47 appears 6 times. That's an obvious number. And then we have also don't see much other high frequency number except 47. I really don't. 57. 57. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So 57. And then that's it. Not much. Now, this Dster has so many digits. 11s covering on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Every single digit is in the Dster. And digit 7 appears to fill up the board. So can this Dster bring the jackpot to both games? One game and not the other? What do you think? Let's see where if you're in corporate, last week's winning number 8, not there. 18 and 12 would be on the bottom over here. So let's start with 18 would be on the bottom over here. So D3 use more than once. Now 18 megaball is also on the bottom here. Now D3 is used 2 times. 44 on top. In between quadrant or over here. Let's try using this diagonal quadrant here. So we have coordinate grouped it together. And 51 on the bottom. As you can see, this digit used more than once. D3 used 4 times already. Just imagine if 8 was there. Just imagine if 8 was there. Maybe you can put 8 over there. And you can see the hitting section all on the bottom. So there we go. If you like the video, please do subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Email me hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction requests. And you can donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. You can donate by emailing me. And please try not to miss the numbers. I'll update after this week's draw. And the pool will start this week. So anybody that is in the pool, you already got the email. And I'll try to get the ticket this week so we can all hit that jackpot.